Warm pickup in a coffee shop. I stop continue because I am distressed. People who need information from me is very vulnerable people, and one of the problems they have is they are not focusing. They cannot, I guess, try to understand. They know they have vulnerabilities, but still they don't want to take all the information. They pick up little information, like this person. He paid me the $50 in my buy me a coffee in the YouTube. He had for years, I'm gonna explain to you what happened to him. For years he was going to the same coffee shop with the sweats like he was doing his yard, and he's about 40 years old, and he looks very nice. Let's say from 1 to 10, he's a 6. I am a 5, maybe I am a 4 when I was young. But nothing wrong with the person. He has enough muscles. He's almost 5'10", 5'11". I think he told me 5'11". So he's not a short guy. He's not ugly. He has a good job. He has his own little apartment renting. The problem is that when he was going to the same coffee shop that he was going just to buy the coffee and leave with the sweats, of course, there's no woman's gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go to his place to have a dinner and Netflix, Netflix. Okay. So when he followed my directions, he bought some clothes appropriate for the time he's going to the coffee shop. And he went the first time he went to the coffee shop decent and sat down. Immediately a woman cold approached him. I say warm approach, but he got cold approach from a woman. She's a mother of 2. She's alone in the coffee shop. That means she has the kids, I don't know, in the school or whatever. So now he broke everything. He told her that how beautiful she is, that you don't say. She really says, oh, I like you too. Eventually, he told her that he's trying to improve his lifestyle by my system. Immediately after they give 1 or 2 kisses, she says, you have to cut. He has to stop looking at my things. He has to erase me. So bye-bye the $50. She already does not permit him to look my thing. We are not talking to surrender our freedom. We need to have power. So now the guy, after he told me thank you, all these things, he says thank you, but I cannot continue because she found that I am in the YouTube, my program. So she told me to erase it and stuff like that. So now he again, after he says that he's fine because he found the woman of his life. How can he be a woman of your life? You are a guy that he doesn't have the confidence, he doesn't have the experience to deal with a woman that is self-sufficient. And you're gonna go there to have a woman who has 2 bad decisions with the 2 bad men, or so that means she has a bad brain. I'm sorry, I cannot say her mentality is wrong. So he's already telling me that they were planning how to move together, and one day that it was the birthday of one of the kids, she went to out of the town for to have birthday with the father because the baby daddy. She stayed in the baby daddy's who is not married house for the weekend. Uh, do you like if you say I promise you have to cut everything association with me, the same woman to say no, you're gonna stay home. I'm gonna be there alone with the baby daddy. Hello, and I answer that to him. I say, as I told you, you need to tell the woman nice, politely that you try, but no matter how much you like her, you cannot deal with the kids. You have to deal with your own kids, with the woman you're gonna find. That's the women hate that. They're gonna call you names, but she already disrespect you. After she says we are together, she stay for a weekend. You think you don't know that the kids are falling asleep after the birthday party? Yeah? So how you trust her that she did not do anything? So the only difference is that the warm approach, the women, you know they're gonna do something, but you are not the one pay for it. Right now she's trying to grab his money, his wealth, whatever, to put him in a chain, but she has her freedom. Listen, you need to subscribe. You don't need to give me money, but I go slower for until I get enough people when I say I don't want everybody to understand because what I say actually works. What you do in the coffee shop, you say you are not looking for relationship. You go there, you have your computer, your laptop. Back when I was doing this, the laptops is not out yet or smartphones. I had my real estate stuff. I bring there to see for real estate. I was investor, so the real estate is gonna give me the book for the buildings. I'm gonna be looking for the buildings, take notes, stretch my neck after a little bit to see who is around, to say hi, or say hi to the people. When you say that you are not looking for a relationship, but you are a nice person, civilize, you don't need to say stupidities. Even in San Francisco, that is very, very, very difficult to get friends with the benefits. I did many of them. So what they do is you become like a part of the group. Many times how they started talking to me, it was very easy. They're gonna say, why you guys, she has problem with somebody, so she's gonna tell me why I got, and I say, actually, that's the first thing I say. I'm not into relationships. I have friends with the benefits. They know who they stand in. So when they are bored, they can come for a dinner. I pass my time because I have a goal, and my goal is many years in the future. So I'm not looking for a relationship. And this is the way I'm not talking so specific. That's what I'm saying. You need to give me time to listen to my soul, how to build your worth, to be there, to be the man, not to be the somebody they're gonna put here. I never give money to a woman. The only thing is, if they come to my house, of course, I'm not asking them for money to when I cook. Put some video. Back then, I started from when you have the VHF rentals, and I always read something, and I'm gonna see it with someone. Always by Friday, someone is gonna want to be. Especially, I love the bad weather. When it's bad weather, I don't feel like going to out with a new boyfriend, and the depression comes. So it's easy to become friends with the benefits. So it sounds it sounds stupid if your mind is about running around, athletics here, spending money to say I love you to here. Doesn't work like this. That's you put in too much effort, and the women who's gonna look at you is gonna be grabbing your effort. Huh? Instead of this, it's gonna be this. Gonna be this the money. But we're looking. Okay, so they are after your energy, not your energy in the bedroom, but the energy you as a victim. So this is important to say. You need to subscribe and we go slowly. What you need is you get a spot in 2 or 3 coffee shops around your place and you are the man. Some other says, but if the women know that you go to one place here today, the other, they're gonna know exactly what they say, what they know. You do not give a damn. You say, yeah, sometimes I'm coming here, sometimes I'm going there. I'm a free man and I'm not looking for a relationship. So you got to sit here, say free, sit down. I'm not going to buy your coffee, you have to buy your own coffee. So this is in the beginning, they're gonna have many times I have this, the way you say they're gonna think you are a stingy, pinchy, whatever they think. You're doing your goal. You have the you have your own track, how your train of your life is gonna go. You're not stopping for nobody. So the more they sitting here, they see you go forward in your life, whatever you're doing, because you are free, you don't spend the money for nobody, the more they're gonna really go to know you better, and when they are really getting spanked from life, they're gonna be depressed, they're gonna try to have a safe harbor in your apartment. But you need to be a man. You don't say I love you, you don't say I like you don't ask, come on, let's go out. No, just do the thing, they gonna come to the point. You're gonna see, you don't understand. They're not going to say, let's go out tonight or I'm coming to your home today. No, by work, she's gonna say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And you say that, like always, something's gonna happen. I haven't closed anything here. And she's gonna say, I don't have anything really with this weather. San Francisco, you always have bad weather. So you say, okay, if you have nothing to do by then, maybe you can come, we can have a drink, see a movie together. And they have to decide, because it's already, they know exactly what you're talking, because they know you are not looking for a relationship. They know. Women, they know very well about that. So when she decides to come here for a drink and a movie, she knows what does it mean. After she comes and you drink and you see the movie, she's gonna start again to try to grab you. You say, listen, we're just friends and I have many friends who come over here. If you want to come someday, have fun and you come back, but you need to slow down. I told you, I'm not looking for relationship, okay? I'm not looking for relationship. It's important. They know what what you offer, and when they feel a need for it, they come to you. If they don't feel it, they're gonna be there. They're gonna tell you how much money somebody spent on her, how good he is, how better he is than me, how much richer. And a few days later, she's gonna stop talking about that guy because that guy got his job and he left, and she's again available. But we are not talking only for her. You have the other in the coffee shop. You have, because every day, you built in You don't have to be every day regular to the same coffee shop, but you have to be regular to the coffee shop every other day, every 3 days. Let's say weekend you have another coffee shop that is better area, so you know when the women is there, they are really bored. They are really bored if they don't have anything to do, because when you go to the more common area coffee shops, you have the women that if they are alone at week, they're gonna die. So you need to understand what I'm saying. It's not difficult to understand when you understand, but it's not running around like a crazy, or like, let's say, like a doggy sniffing every woman to scare her in the street. You are there. If she goes to stay to talk to you, sister, you don't give a damn. You continue doing your work. Do I say for you to lie? No, get a work, get something to study, learn Chinese, learn something to work there. You have your audífonos, and when you're scratching your, after 30 minutes, you crack your neck and you look around, and when somebody's looking at you, they might start conversation to what you're doing, and you say something positive, even if it is five. The way women put lipstick to show the lips that is cranky and dry to make it look nice. The same thing, you put lipstick on what you're doing, that yeah, I have an offer on my work to go to China department, whatever, Japan, I don't know, Europe, whatever, and I have to learn this language, or I have to get better on this skill, because I have to stay. I am already on top in my department, and I accomplished to be on top of my department. That's BS. We are not to be continue to be on top of my department. I have to always study new technology. You always gonna put a lipstick on you on accomplishments you try to do, because you have a goal forward. Women understand that, they respect and inside them, but at the same time they hate you when they see you actually going forward, and they are going over there, get more mature, more mature. You know what I mean, mature, with a crawl feet. So, okay, so you need to subscribe. Go to YouTube, where what you can actually see in the TV, to see me with a more clear voice, not on your laptop or phone. And you don't have to put me to buy me a coffee shop. You can buy me a coffee, but not you. I get you a deal. After the second girlfriend, as after the second friend with the benefits you get, you buy me a coffee. Hey, I see you there. This guy has to learn. He has to get the balls to get out of the relationship. She's very bad news for him. Okay.